Kodwa intoni nasibele imsizi mnyama. Ngathi ndikuzela ngomqolo wena wabundikrweca. Ngale mibongo bendisenza into okuphalaza imbilini. Zange ndithi mna ngicela ukutyiwa inkenqe. Usazibona unovusa khaya, wabuxakekile undenza intshatsheli yamaphupha. Ndizamile ucwezela kude kule mibongo. Ngelithi ndiququke kuphehluzela esidlangalaleni. Ndiyokwenza inzame zokuba ngumongi, kodwa ubizo lubizo olungakhathalele kusatyelwa, ubuyagolozela kutsala ngesixhanti. Yini nasibandini? Sowuduxela ikhwekho lexhwili kum, undigubhulule ezingxondorheni, ndibe ndingeyona nto kweliqonga kodwa ndileqa ngesantya. Awusazibona unovusa khaya, udube nesibindi sondikhupha esikolweni. Undileqela ilize, awusaboni ndiyangcungcutheka, kukudanisa umama ebelombathise mna ithemba lakhe, undenza iwexuwexu kweli bakala. Kaloku ndafunga, ngelithi ndozane enguqu kula khaya, kodwa ngoku ndibuya nembandi esikhova. Sendinawo nombono wamangomso, xa ukufa ndikuvumile, ndiluqilima ngomzimba, ngamagama ngqumfu uxoki, ndibele ngwegxarha emhlanga, befunza ngam ezinkonkqeni, iqhashambula inyaniso bakudala beyiqhusheka, sendikhwela iqegu lomlilo. Ndiyoqoqa emazweni, ekunene ndisimelele ngosiba, oluncinde enqembilile luncuthu ngeziqholo zengqondo. Sihlwela imbewu echuma idubula impontshana ethwele inyaniso. Sichancatha kwezingqondo, sigubhulula idliso lendlebe. Sibetha ngoyaba, sibeka umbotshisa ibunzi ngobunjalo bawo. Ngenzondelelo sichula ukunyathela, amanyanga ingqumbo. Seyihlakula isuse lonke lokuxoka ikhula, kubonakala kuchuma inyaniso nathi siyibika. Sibandini uzimisela undithwale isixanduva. Ndingazange ndikuthwasele nje. Ubuve ngabantu bandiyakulangazelela, ndinike noba ngundlebende nangazundichibithekisa, ndiye kanye apho kufela ithole ngoba akumnandanga ukugula ngesigulo esingenachiza, ubuxhentsela isigingci sikamvandedwa. Kwaye ungotheni lo ngasiviya isikhalo somphathi wakhe? Ndathi ndilala ubundivusa, ndithi ndikhala ubundithuthuzela, ndithi ndifukuza indlela empumelelweni, ubundifuna emva kuba ufuna ndibe intshatsheli ngokutola, wabufuna ndiqala emhloleni. Mna ndiyibhude phi le nto kubonakala undixhibile, wabume ebhonxekile endlela esami isililo ungasinaki undithisa nasekhaya bade bandibona ubuvila kuba ndilandela imigaqo siseko ndibekela yona. Ndikruqukile, kukhwela inqwelo yengcinga ngenkani, ndibe ndilibona ilizwe lemibongo liyalambatha. Ndibhekisa kunibogxarha, nina bandiphosela ngesibane esingenamafutha. Seningixelela ngoba mandakhe ikhaya nje, nicinga ngenzani ngale mibongo ilambathayo? Ukuba kwakuvuma icamagu intene mna ndigqibela, kuma ngale mibongo bendisenza into okuphalaza imbilini. Zange ndithi mna ngicela ukutyiwa inkenqe, noxa ngoku ndigula ngesobe. Umphilisi izingqazelo zamagama enza sitsho kuhlahlamba amatyholo, ndisingise kwisithili sikamcothama. Apha inkaba yam ndayishiya khona, ndimuluqelima.
We snapped.
You
We
snapped.
snapped.
We snapped.
We snapped. It's
Did
not-
you feel that?
Do you know what he did? He snapped. He was like
He hit it
over
hard,
there with
yeah.
that poetry. We're gonna sit down a little bit later with him because definitely we want to know what that poem was about. I heard like ounces of death, ounces of suffering.
Thank you, because I think I felt it.
You felt it, Nan?
Yes, it's in the
fine.
heart.
Welcome to it. It is 4 o'clock. You're tuned right into 263 here on your DSTV channel. It is Ekse time, and we are here until 5 o'clock. Cue the Black Rose, of course, and I'm not alone. I'm on Amy May. How are you, girl?
Girl, I'm doing good. How
You're
you
doing
doing, boo?
good.
I like the outfit,
Aw.
you know. Do you feel my outfit too? Because we're looking the same.
Do you know what this
now.
is? This is what people with no stress look like.
I know that.
And of course
Do you
today's
see- and it
show.
glows.
Yes, it glows. And of course on today's show we're gonna be giving you a lineup of no stress. What do we have?
We have, after just
Yes, down the road.
Man, they are so cool. They are actually hosting the annual event, which is an experimental film, and they're gonna be here with us to talk to us a bit
Yeah.
later about that, as well. And another thing about them,
Yes.
You know what? It's gonna actually view, between June and the June 15
It's now
and 16.
Oh.
Which is so cool. It reminds
It's
me
the
of,
public
like this
holidays.
youth. Yes. This youthness. Oh, I want to know everything about it.
Can I tell you, I think it's
Yes.
because the target market is us, the youth. We are the youth.
We are tomorrow.
Okay, speaking of the youth, we like fighting
Yes.
back on things that we
Yes,
don't like, right?
yes.
One of those things is abuse and bullying. So today we have the Kailicha Boxing Academy, and we're
Yeah.
going to be learning. I'm gonna force them to teach me a couple of moves.
Yes, 'cause I also wanna know.
Self-defense, like what's that?
Bible such a
You-
buzz.
But otherwise, they're going to be chilling with us as well. And
Yeah.
we're going to be asking them some moves, of course, like I said, and of course, what they're about, because they're more than just an organization about boxing. So you want to stay tuned for that. But of course, in a bit, we're going to be having some of your trending news. I saw something about celebrities in Cairo. Why are
Yes.
people's babies,
You must link it now with them.
people's
We will
babies
show
and
you.
Cairo, and
Yes.
what did AKA do?
And what? Ooh, we will tell you now after trending
We
news.
will tell you in just a bit when we get back, when we come back with trending news. It's Monday.
So yeah, man, it's trending news right now. And what we're actually going to be speaking about, oh my goodness, some gestures, some good gestures. There is good people in the world.
Still.
Still.
I'm happy,
They
I'm
exist.
proud.
Halala.
Yes, we are there.
So
What are
can I
they
tell
doing?
you, in Shell Garage, petrol attendant, because Mr. Mbele.
Nkosi Khombele.
Bye, thank you, my friend. Then what will I do without you? So he warmed South Africa's hearts, because he was such an inspirational attendant that he actually paid out of his own pocket 100 rand, guys, 100 rand, so that this woman, who by the name of Monet van der Winter, excuse me, she had to go all the way to the N2. And she didn't have her purse on her, so she was like, where's my wallet? And he was like, no, don't worry, I will give you 100 and I'll pay it for you. So before she could be like, no, it's fine. He did a thing for a good deed. And the good deed turned like 360. And the campaign was, brought up.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. And as soon as going over 4,000 rand, isn't this man just blessed?
Listen,
don't you feel
when
it?
you give and you receive. That's what the good book says, and that is what life is about.
You get double the tenfolds.
This is such beautiful work. I feel like everyone in our community should still be doing exactly the same thing.
Exactly.
Otherwise, the other people in the community are not doing the greatest, because in the mall this past weekend, DJ Zintle and Cairo were harassed once again by loving fans. And unfortunately, it was not a nice experience, because they say that the fan came up to Cairo and Zintle and started grabbing onto the child as to say, I am a fan of yours, please let me hold you, you're so cute. And Zintle did not approve of this, saying that as much as you guys are fans, we are still parents and these are still our children. There's still the issue of privacy and safety, and the fact that you feel so comfortable coming up to my child and touching them is not okay, because at the end of the day, I could open up a case.
Exactly.
It's privacy, it's personal space, it's not your child.
We're just human, babe.
Also,
That's
people
the
are
thing.
still human.
Exactly.
Wow, otherwise, also this past weekend, the summers happened, right?
Yes, so there's good things, and there's bad things, but here comes the good things, hey? So talking about happy moments that we all need to have in our lives. One of the good things was that the Summer Awards was this weekend, guys. And you know who also won some of good awards?
Yes.
Inasticine.
Yes.
That guy, he was good, ne? And Shoma Josie.
Of course.
Yes. And Black Motion were some of the
course.
big winners at the 25th South African Music Awards at the Summers, as well as the City Sun Super Bowl on Saturday. They each took 2 awards home. The record of the year went to One and Holy Ray with the song Deeper. Oh, do you know that song, girl? So people were happy to see that, but they also weren't so happy. But you know what? What do we care? If you get it, you get it.
I just
know
want to
what
know
I'm
who were
saying?
some of the people that went there. Like, I think we have a list of people that went there and were giving us nice outfits.
So.
There was Lut Love. Lut Love was there looking in a nice outfit. There were other celebrities who was also there. Obo Reason were they there as well? I think they were there.
Yeah, they must
but
have been there.
You know what? We're going to come back and we're going to check out Twitter for those.
Yes.
Because also, like, hashtag summers, they're going to trend with all their outfits over there. But for now, we need to go and take a quick breather. Before we come back and have all our interviews. First up, I think we're going to kickbox a little bit. But for now, it is time for you to go get some water, come back, and then you're going to sit with us right here on these yellow couches and have a great time. Yes, of course, we're still chilling over here on the yellow couches. It's still Q the Black Rose. And of course, Samana Amy. Yes,
From 4 till 5, girl. And the number to tell guys, ons vergiet van die, ne, is 02144802. Oh, Simi said that again.
Call us again.
Yes, call us again, but not like that, ne? So 0214480448. And underscore live with Twitter is Ekse underscore live. And then on Facebook, we are Ekse on Cape Town TV. But right now, we're with the Academy of Kailicha Boxing.
Yes,
Woo!
we're chilling with Uput Asamahle, Uput Sesetu, Uput Bane, Puti Sindikiwe, and Uput Banele Johnny. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Okay, so Kickboxing Academy, firstly, what is it about besides, I'm assuming you're fighting?
Kailicha Boxing Academy.
Okay, yes,
Oh,
you
yeah,
have mic,
yeah.
yes,
Kailicha Boxing Academy, it's about the development of youth, Ekasi, Kupabandu Stratwini, but at least mostly like as Stratwini, we have this thing of bane anger. So we funa sithatha la anger sifaka kwi at least si use kwento right boxing. So that's our aim, and to develop as boys from estartwini eskolweni from eskolweni espan.
Okay.
That's all we do.
So it's also to just motivate them to do something better with their lives.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
That's so beautiful. So let me just get anyone can answer this one, eh? So should boxing be allowed in schools? Is it like going to be like is it would you want it to be a sport? Would you want it to be a learning curve? Or is it just going to be your academy and people should come to and be taught boxing at the same time? You're welcome.
It is our wish for DPE to allow boxing schools, because even the people who are boxing in the locations, they are learners at times. So yes, we have got that challenge with DPE, but we want to engage them further so that they can introduce boxing in schools.
Okay.
And then each of you, what are the roles that you contribute towards the Khayelitsha Academy Boxing Club?
For me, I'm currently a vice president of Western Cape, which I'm residing in Khayelitsha. Therefore, as I'm there, I'm a chairperson
Of the academy.
of the
Okay.
academy.
Okay.
See, the development is going well.
Wow.
And then, so others will speak for themselves here.
Okay.
Okay, for me, I am a senior boxer.
Okay.
Yes.
19 years old. I started boxing when I was 13 years old.
Okay.
I didn't love boxing, but now I'm nothing without boxing. Boxing
It's
is
an
my
anchor
life.
now, yeah.
It's yours.
Because you
it's
know
yours.
why? I learned from Asemahle.
Okay.
Asemahle is my favorite boxer.
Ah.
Because in the ring, he's a scalem.
Is it?
Yeah, he just want to be hit alone. He doesn't want to be eaten.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my big brother Pumlan is my role model. So everything that is around me, I don't need to have a role model in the TV.
Yeah.
I see people
Yeah.
next to me. I learn from them.
Okay.
So that's why I love boxing. I'm nothing without boxing.
That's so inspirational.
Aw.
Yeah, since mna ndandidlala boxing and ndandiyichamp iWestern Cape, so ndathi mandiqhubekeke ngale nto bendiyenza ndikwazi ithi community lethu sikwazi uyiphumezela iqhubeleke phambili ngayo. So ndiqhubekeke ngaloo nto i-academy yethu boxing, abantwana sibakhupha esitratweni and then bazokwazi ukwenza into ezibalulekileyo abethu.
Lovely stuff.
Lovely stuff.
And for me, icaleni lam I'm a boxer and I'm also a mentor with boys because at least I'm doing good at school. And so amajita athatha kum mostly usese kwele cala uyayazi akaye ejimini engafundanga abuye ejimini kuyafunda. So zizonto nje mna for mna kwelami icala I'm just a mentor, a boxer yabo amajita ajonga kum most of the time.
So for the viewers out there that's wondering about boxing, eh? What else does boxing help with? Because I know you just said it helped with anger or it helped express that. And I know you have to be fast on your feet and you have to think very quickly. But what else does it help with? Any one of you can answer, no problems.
Okay, it helps not to be around the community, bad things. Most of the time, like you go at school, after school you go to the gym. After the gym, you look at your books, then you'll sleep. In the
Yes.
morning, you go to school, so you don't have time
Yes.
for things around gangsterism and stuff.
Yes.
So like most of the time, you're in the gym at the school, you don't have time to be outside. Yeah.
Okay, let's
And,
go.
and then, okay, in terms of how you guys run the centers and stuff like that, and obviously Chiloba, point is Zale Academies to do what are some of the biggest challenges you face with maybe some of the students or just in running the place itself and keeping it afloat?
Thanks for that question. I think that is the main purpose. That is one of the purposes that we are here.
Okay.
In terms of financially, and also in there are certain things such as equipment that we might not have, but we intended to have for boxing so that it can give the it can be in the proper standard. So we don't have that. So we wish that anyone who's watching now or who can assist, they can just lay their hand in so that we can progress forward.
Okay.
And how will they get into contact with you? Because now you just mentioned they can assist though. So,
So on Facebook we are Khayelitsha Boxing Academy. Then you can contact us there, and also I think Asemahle has got the proper number so that that can be contacted. Yeah.
And our email, if you want to contact us via email, it's khayelitshaBA@gmail.com, and our numbers it's 078 628 6947, and you can contact us anytime, anywhere.
Okay.
That's so lovely.
And then in terms of the people that can go there, because I know there's always this stereotype that boxing is for boys. Do you have classes for girls, or is it just a sort of like a multi-gender kind of thing that you just put them together in one?
Funny enough, you asked that question. There is actually a girl she's actually currently a SA champ now.
Okay.
SA champ. She's Zimkita.
Okay.
She's not here. She's writing tomorrow. But we would love her to be here. she's doing good. She's a female too, and she's doing good, and she's actually doing a second year in UWC too. And yeah, they are ladies, and that stereotype needs to
Are
end.
you saying that you can, or are you adding that you guys can go pro as well through this academy?
Yes, you can.
Do you want to add on that?
No, that is the intent, because at
okay.
the end, in most cases, we do find boxers that just go straight to pro without maybe having a fight at amateur level.
Okay.
So that is the intention. When you are at amateur level, then it is possible for you to go to pro. So meaning that you will gain more experience when you start at amateur.
Wow, this is so cool. So,
This is so cool.
And you know what? You face someone like boxer that went straight to pro. Fike icimela eringini, ufike
Yeah.
like ibethwa lenqindi icimela, and which is zinto bekufamba ezo uze overcome kwa amateur, zinto bekufamba uziqhele kwa amateur ba inqindi liyabukelwa lingene ebusweni.
yes, it's
No,
gonna
no,
happen. It's
no,
gonna
I'm joking,
happen.
I'm joking.
No, but okay. Do you guys have like inter-house tournaments that maybe people can come watch or sort of see, like a practice or those events?
Yeah, there is actually this Saturday trials, Western
Okay.
Cape trials in O3.
Okay.
There is, I think one of our fighters is fighting there. Hlomla Mona is fighting there, and they should come. They can. It's in O3 in Vibrant Gym.
Okay.
Can
Do you
we
guys?
Can we
do you-
try?
We want to train.
Yeah.
We want to learn. We want to learn 2 moves.
Yes, 2
Well,
moves.
give us
I
2
feel
moves
I
before we
feel like
go.
Can we do something different? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you just stand and just show us like how do you position yourself? 'Cause
Like
I'm
a
thinking,
self-defense.
Yeah, guys, ne? I'm thinking like, sorry, now I'm gonna use my prop. This is
Okay.
a lady, cute guys. So I was like, do you stand like this? Do you stand like this, guys?
stand this way.
Do you stand this way? Do you stand this way? Do you
So you
stand
must. So just show us a stance.
I don't
quickly.
know. How do you stand? Just show
show
us.
us a
Yeah,
stance.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, that way. Face the camera. Face the cameras. Face the cameras.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Like this. Like this.
Okay.
There's a
Is this
defense.
stance?
Defense.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is
Okay.
this offense?
Okay.
So then you would judge.
And then you take this way.
You guys are natural. You guys are natural.
Okay. And so then, how do you block if someone is trying to just like
you
face?
do like a. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
We're
So
doing
you sway
tackle,
side to
guys.
side. Okay. So you must sway.
Imagine.
So you must sway side to side. Okay. So the person is there, and then I must sway side to side. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Listen, otherwise, all of your contact details will be on our Facebook. You said there's a tournament happening Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday,
Remind us quick about those details once again.
And Asamatle Kailicha Boxing Academy.
Okay.
On Facebook and Gmail, it's kailichaBA@gmail.com. And on our number, if you want to call us or WhatsApp us, it's 078 628 6947. And guys, please don't go out there and beat people.
No, we're not. It's for self-defense. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. That was fun, and also we will look out on your social pages for it.
Yeah.
If you guys want to know where to find them, once again, we will put it on our social media posts, so you can look out for that. So you can go get more information about the tournaments and, of course, the academy. But for now, we need to take a musical breather because you saw us working out over there.
Yes,
Now we're in the zone.
the zone.
We're in the zone now. So we're gonna go see Usjava, Utsini, Uti, Umama. Yes. It was one of our star children, our pop stars from South Africa, going all the way international. I don't know if anyone's seen his colors show, but if you haven't, Yaniku YouTube, guys, because it's a favorite. Right about now, though, back to the arts in South Africa. We're chilling with representatives from the After Film Academy. Okay, I got all their names right the first time. I can do it again. We have Megan, we have Chili, we have Twenga, we have Lerumo, and we have Kuma.
That was dope.
How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome. So firstly, there is a festival that is coming up.
Yes.
Please tell us a little more about that. What is it about? How is AFTER involved? What is going on?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so after the film school with like different departments, they got the television school, they got the film school, they got the music school and a business school. And the experimental festival is third years who've been training for the past 2 years, I guess, building up skills and stuff like that. And in this year, we're being pushed to break the conventions of each of our schools. So the music school will be doing some cabaret, which is like live theatre performances, some singing and acting. The television schools have made some documentaries, and then the LP school, the film school, they've done films, experimental films where they break like all of the rules, and plays, and stage plays where they break the rules of everything else that they've been taught over the years. And then the business school, they're developing ways to contribute to ending poverty by 2030 in South Africa.
So the point is basically to do things for the community with showing them the stuff, but also having a good cause behind it.
Yes.
Okay. So then there's a theme, Mosne.
Yes. There's a theme called Figments.
Yes, Figments of Reality.
Yes. More to do with what is real but is not real at the same time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
So
speak more about that. That's exciting though.
it is. It's very exciting. So basically, the film school and us as LP students with our plays, we're told to kind of break the conventions of what you'd normally see in films and plays, so make it unique, avant-garde, very abstract. And so we tried to encompass all of those themes and everybody's individual plays and films and ideas into one big theme. And we came up with Figments of Reality because it's little figments of everybody's reality coming together.
We have to watch that, dude.
The thing is, in my head, I was listening to him and I'm like, okay, so there's going to be screenplays that are live, there's going to be screenings that are what is the price of all of this? Because obviously it doesn't sound cheap if I'm getting the whole experience. Like, it's creative.
Ultimately, it starts on the 7th of June till the 16th of June.
So it's like a lengthy...
The whole time, but then from the 7th till the 13th, till the 14th, we have the live performances and the musical production that will be taking place. So for that, for the day pass, it's 100 Rand if you want to come for the entire day. And then for screenings, like particular times, if there's someone that you know that you particularly want to go to that day, it's 20 Rand for that.
And if I'm not mistaken, then for the plays and I think the music show, it's 30 Rand for public and 20 Rand for students.
So that's all the screenings. You don't have to pay for all the screenings, or just
that's for one play.
For one play.
Rand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
decent.
worth it. That's decent. That's student
So
money,
if I come with
pocket
100
money.
Rand, I can see 5 things.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Lovely, I'll see that.
Yeah.
So please just talk to us also about some of the categories that might be displayed in the film festival. For example, what you specifically guys are doing.
Okay, so I'll start with me.
Okay.
So I'm in the television school, and as Lurumo mentioned, this year we were told to come up with groundbreaking documentaries. So in that aspect, documentaries can either be focused on a person or a situation that's happening. So with that in mind, we decided to focus on false prophecy because it's so prominent in South Africa right now, but also it's not taken seriously enough in South Africa. So what we want to do as television students is just start the conversation. So the other crew is doing it on mental illness, which tying into Youth Month is something that the youth particularly has to talk about, and it's not being spoken about enough. So that's just television alone, and then business school.
So with the business school, we had to create tech startups that are focused on alleviating poverty by 2030. And the one that I'm working on is a business called Zemvelo. And what we're actually trying to do is to end period poverty through creating a lifestyle and eco-menstrual dietary brand to get people to start using reusable menstrual products more, because it ends up being better for you as a person in general, because the products that we're actually using right now are actually really dangerous for the environment and also ourselves because they're cancerous. But not many people know that. So we're also just trying to get that information out there and help people help themselves also, And another business that the school is working on is creating a marketplace for the small scale vendors that are out there. So they have somewhere to sell their fresh produce to the public that makes it easier for them to make money, and also for you to be able to get fresh produce.
This is impressive.
That's impressive.
As far as music performance goes, we're also speaking a bit on mental wellness, and we're just trying to destigmatize the conversation itself and how difficult it is to raise things like this, and how we go about treating people who are suffering mental illnesses or struggling with, because I think there's about 5 distinct mental disorders like bipolar, schizophrenia, and things like anxiety disorders. And we're using different genres, so there's different styles. There's 5 performers, and there's like gospel in there's some R&B in there's some pop rock, there's some hip hop, and there's some it's a mixture and a little bit of opera style. So it's gonna be just an interesting sort of comedic but serious take on conversations that are kind of difficult to have. Yeah. I don't know if you'd like to say something.
Want to add something?
And you know, just on the from the business school side, I think it's very fascinating with what we're doing, especially looking at how we want to frame things for 2030. So, so for example, what we want to get out of this from the film festival is obviously showcasing the various ways that we as the youth can utilize technology in order to change the future. Looking at not just for obviously looking towards the future, and obviously for shaping your realities also about how do we envision the future for 2030 and also beyond, and also how the youth can implement using both creativity and also using a very human-centric approach in how you can use technology to very much upscale people from poverty, like looking at menstrual health and also looking at the marketplace, and also another business that's looking also into like personalization and customization through a technology such as nanotech as well, which is quite interesting as well.
I like the way you took the box out of the
Yes.
box. You know what I mean?
Yes,
That's
essentially.
great. I was just thinking. So now I wanted to add something else, guys, because you guys are speaking so wonderfully about EFTA and what you guys are doing with the festival. I am hearing different messages, but what is the one message you guys want to send out to the world?
Come to experimental.
Yes, we go to the festival.
But
like,
yeah. Okay.
I think the universal message is just,
Yeah.
it's essentially what AFTA has been looking into is the creative economy in general. How do we reimagine society in a way through whether it's art, whether it's through technology, whether it's through business? It's just how do we create a better future through stories and narrative? And I think that's also
That's very true.
that's
the crust
crucial,
of the matter.
crust
Yeah.
of everything that
I
we
think
have.
also it could be, especially like looking at experimental festival, is it's all about uniqueness and being really like exuberating your own personality and who you are
through the film. Yeah.
through film
Yeah.
and whatever. And I think that's kind of our message to the youth and to the public, is just to really, no matter what you do it completely with intention and as really as you can and uniquely
With
to
the
who
passion,
you
with the
are.
love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I think we all understand that we are.
Mike.
Oh wow.
Today, I got
At the
you.
end
At
of
the
the
end of the day, and then we can follow through.
At the end of the day, we do
Yeah.
understand that we're creatives, but what we want to create is something that's meaningful more than anything. So that's what we'll be showcasing. We're in third year, we're students, man.
Yeah.
But everything that we're doing is something that we're so passionate about, as to why we can speak so passionately about it.
Yeah.
We love what we're going to be showing off, so we just want
Everyone to
everybody to be a part of it.
I love
Faith,
it.
bruh, that's
So,
faith.
real quick, I just want to know what are maybe two of the biggest challenges you guys have been facing in the process of this creation? Just two small ones.
Please tell me you guys didn't the camera didn't go off, when you just got that shot or something.
Ooh, there were takes
Was
where
it?
yeah, literally where you did you think you just did the perfect take, and then the sound guy's like, oh crap.
Oh no!
I forgot to
Right
roll,
there.
guys. Another take. Or little things like that, or challenges with getting everything together, because we're also on a budget, so you can't go extremely big. You have to think as creatively and as on budget as you possibly can. So I think that was kind of one of the biggest challenges.
From my side, being a music performer, I think one of the toughest things was learning to respect, I think, the craft of acting and having to learn what it takes to actually be a performer in that regard, because it's not exactly the same as, being on stage and singing to an audience. You have to craft a world in your own mind and stay there. You know what I mean? And it's, I think, because that's something Megan does. She's an actor, she's a live stage performer, film actor. I think that's something they're used to. But having to transition into being a singer or a rapper and an actor was was a really tough one, and I learned a lot about being an actor, I think.
And you can see, because the way you're speaking about it is so much
So
discipline.
passionate.
Yeah, so much discipline.
Put some thought into that.
Anyone else at the business school? Yeah.
So I'm also talking more from the technology perspective when it comes to the designing a business solution. Is often the most. It's also not just a challenge, but also the most interesting part is also when you're designing these solutions, you're thinking about the human-centered approach. Is that you're not designing it for yourself. You're designing it for whoever your market segment's going to be, or who you want to improve the lives of. So you kind of have to do a lot of. It's also fascinating looking at the research that you have to do. There's also these sorts of things that you find that you might not have thought of, and also looking past your own biases as well.
and I think that's it's a very fascinating aspect of when you're doing, especially if you're looking at doing through business, through empathy. And I think that's also the future that we want to look into as well, kind of creating a human-centered capitalism or something.
Listen.
Guys, what you guys have put together is so amazing. But right now, guys, we're gonna go to an ad break now for a breather. No? Okay. Ons sien vir jou nou. Gaan neer en sê asseblief.
Yes, we are still here with you just up until the hour of 5 o'clock. And of course, because we are doing so many things for the community, and of course we are a community TV station, we are always following other stations that are doing exactly the same. So if you're a fan of Hot FM, you will know that they have the 16 Days for Youth initiative that they usually launch every single year around this time. And they usually focus it on other initiatives that might be helping feeding the hungry or making shelters. And of course, this year they were here to support at Rocklands the Overflow initiative. So let's take a look at what happened.
I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. When the morning comes and we see what we've become. In the cold light of day, we're a flame in the wind, not the fire that we begun. Every argument, every word we can't take back. Cause with all that has happened, I think that we both know the way that the story ends. Then only for a minute.
Ek dink nou dat Hot FM, ek weet nou dink ek hoekom Hot FM, maar het kom by my as omdat hulle hart het vir die mens daar buite. Daarom word hulle genoem Hot FM.
No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been
So we're halfway through the show, guys, and if you're still here, baie dankie, because we're going to be with you from 4 till 5 today, and that was just a little bit of a snippet of what Rocklands Mitchell's Plain is up with the Overflow.
Yes, the Overflow initiative. They did a
Yeah,
lot.
they did a lot. So guys, but right now we have someone sexy on the yellow couches.
Yeah.
Guy, you have to talk to me about that poem you did there, man. It was so touching, like my heart was about to explode. Yeah, tell me, what was it in English? Asseblief vir my, net vir my.
Okay, poem le ngathi ukuyibhala kwami ndanisesikoleni ne so bendinako ndiphuma evarsity but ndithe ngondisesigela kube kunzima like kubekho lento ba like lento ndiyenzayo ayiyo lento ndifuza uba ndiyayenza.
And what were
It's
you
like
doing?
a calling.
Okay.
Yeah, bendisenza lento ezinursing.
Okay.
Then I drop out because ngiqonda okay lami ubizo lesekubhaleni because ndibhala poems ne-novels then be-art ke ngoyekasi stage.
And then the novels and the poems that you write about, what are the stories behind it?
Ixesha elininzi ndikholwa ukubhala ngento ezidibene nobunzima phakathi because indlela endikhule ngayo kwaye igama elithi luqilima lisukele ekubeni uba okay indlela endikhule ngayo ndikhuleka kamandi so yonke into endiyibhala ixesha elininzi is about sad stories.
So sad stories and just like rough upbringing. Okay. Wow.
Did you write as a child?
So when did it start?
At grade 9. So
Like
at
15,
grade 9.
14.
Nah, I think it was, I was 16 years.
16.
Yeah, because kwakho le chomi yami ne ndixabanisa ne-girlfriend yami so ndanomsindo lami uqala kwami ndabhala epoem esithi I thought you were my friend. So ndabona okay ngeyona ndlela ilula le ndenza okay ngithoba umsindo wami yabo so okusukela ngoko.
Okay, and then have you entered any competitions?
Yeah, I say one bekulo nyaka pheleyo because kuba ndandisenza try 12 nyaka pheleyo so ndangena nje la competition then I'm number 3.
Okay, and then the experience here you're just entering, was it motivated by like you feeling like okay I'm ready now, or was it other people telling you okay you must go?
Yeah, ixesha elininzi ndikholwa ukumamela abantu because nebalekile kuvile ndoza i-fans zakho uba zithini ngasekugqibeleni before ibe kanti ndiyayenza yonke le nto mani call ndibhiliva njalo.
Okay. So your fans make you and you work?
Yeah.
Speaking about fans and that makes you and that it works for you, do you do research before you do your poetry, or is it more life lessons?
Andiyenzi ke-research so ixesha zimbalwa mani into endifane research.
Okay. So where do you see yourself in poetry yakho going, like funa star, fame, stardom, money? What's the end goal?
Yeah, and the guy thinking
Didn't think that far ahead. Why? Okay, so you do performances like currently in places.
Yeah, zikhona like ishows bakhona ekhaya yabo njengoba ikhona ezabalapha nge-15 elapha ekhayelitsha so sabe sibhane group yami sisonke group siyabadana.
Okay.
So what is your favorite poem now that you wrote? Is that the one you performed just now?
Yeah.
I'm getting it. I'm on the road, girl.
So then also, kwezi performances yakuzo, your audience yako, what kind of audience is it?
Njani ke?
As in, is it specifically youth orientated okanye ngabantu abadala, children?
Abantu abafana beze ku straight ngabantu abadala because ke abantwana ngabali noba umuntu yakuncoma mase umntana abafana aze ku straight axele ba into yenza ngeyithanda isikakhulu ngabantu abadala bafana banixelela okay le nto yenza siyithandile so ingasuqhubekeka konke.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you like what you do? Like, do you really like writing your poems? Do you love it so much? And what can you inspire like the younger generation of today if they want to write something that's so meaningful to them, the way you just told us earlier before the show started? So, yeah.
Or indlela abanokwenza ngayo xa befuna ukubhala.
Yeah.
Yo. Into ebalulekileyo ukubhala ngento yaziyo. I think ba ubhala ngento yaziyo then nestory sakho zokubhala ngaso na ipicture yaso balento injani enzobhala ngayo. Akho into nokunqanda beni ungabhala. Ungabhala eyophela ufuna ukubhala.
So what if kingoku I'm sitting at home and I have all this poetry ndiyibhalile but now I'm scared to let other people hear? What is your advice?
Low self-esteem.
Okay, what is the cure to low self-esteem? Ouch, guys, there's low self-esteem.
Ndiyeva ndiyithethe kubantu abanjalo because bakhona lapha egroupini athi umuntu nazi poems zami but ndiyoyika like ukuxelela abantu like perform phambi kwabantu. Yenithi into ebalulekileyo suzijaja wena.
Okay.
Yabo uthi ungekayi ebantwini ungekayivana le nto uzayenza bese uzixelela uba man kukho abantu like amajita asekasa for inzima bawujongela amajita uzixelela usicompetition nabo bonke abantu abayayi think uzaba sengxakini mna yenza le nto yenzayo ngale ndlela uyifika ngayo uba uya kwi-competition zijaji zizakuxelela uwinile okanye uwinanga ekugqibeleni because wonke umntu not wonke umntu uzawuphumelela noba bangakhona inzima ngenzeka basibabethe kwabona ekugqibeleni because sijonge kwijaji. So umntu makangazijaji ngokwakhe ngekayenzi le ndlela.
So in future, do you plan on maybe making like a video or like you know those
like
those performance videos? Yes, performance video, kind of like a young mixtape or something of like a poetry.
And like the storyline in the background, yes. He's a guy, whatever, yeah.
Into ezayijengile mina apha kwi-poetry bekukhupha incwadi kuqala.
Okay.
Kwenza i-CDs nento
not about it.
Why
okay,
not?
so just books.
Is he saying no?
Just books.
No! You see, what did he say now? Earlier on? Low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem.
Isukuba low self-esteem. Cha i-CD I think ziyasokolisa zona because ekugqibeleni ufuna ukufumana abantu abazoba kule CD yakho ufuna abantu abazoculela because apha umculelo nemdanga qede man uthanda umculo esikakhulu yakho.
So if ungathiwa you can have like maybe 2 or 3 authors okanye i-poets nabebhalayo kuthiwa yenzani i-chronicles of i-struggles nibhala incwadi, who would you put on there?
Inze.
Just yena yethu.
Yeah, ingabikho umjita abantu. Mandithi ngathi ngiyifeni yakhe
ixesha
elininzi kwayi-poems zakhe nazo zingento enzima ixesha elininzi struggle ndizifunde ezinye zakhe kufacebook.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you speak about these titles? Can we do that? Can I ask? Can we find you on the social media?
Oh yeah, ndifumaneka kufacebook ngoluvo lokucela imazikivu.
Okay. Nowhere else?
Nowhere else.
Why ungenayo Twitter? Post like a poem line every morning just for your followers and your fans.
Twitter akekho free basics so.
What do you mean? So not even in the near future you're going to be like, okay,
I saw that coming.
Maybe in future ke mhlawumbe ngizaba nabo Twitter or Instagram xa ndinemali ndizisebenzela ngokwami.
Because kaloku you have to go promote incwadi yakho and your poetry either way.
That's what we're saying. No, you mustn't
just.
Yes.
Okay, after this, we're going to go sit outside
Yes, we're gonna show
and
you
make profiles. We're
Exactly,
going to go
we're
sit
gonna
outside
show
and
you,
make profiles.
Like, we'll show my Georgie. We're gonna draw out with her now. Let's do this, people.
She won a summer most this weekend.
Must. That's how we're gonna show you
That's
how
my
to do it like this.
girl.
Yes. You used to think you're smarter than me. So says my Josie. That's why you made the smart choice to be with Ekse today from 4 to 5 p.m. people. Woo!
Bars!
Woo!
Bars! Where are you coming from with these raps?
Girl, I know. It just came out, you know?
We're going to have a conversation about this. Someone's been lecturing her and they didn't call me for the lesson. I want to go have bars as well.
Girl, this is all the lesson that you got here in front of you.
Yes, it's your Monday. This is what happened. The whole show happened. If you missed it, I am so sorry. But you can still catch us tomorrow morning, still right here on 263 at 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. And if you missed that one, you can catch it on YouTube afterwards.
Oh,
because
so
either way,
cool.
you have to come back and watch it because it was hot today. So we had
Exactly.
we had
We had-
kickboxing lessons.
Yes, and we had after.
The whole crew was
The whole
here.
crew, yeah. There were business talks, there
Yes.
was documentary,
Yes.
television.
They're actually live performance. They are
Yeah.
live performers. So we're going to go see the
Exactly.
film festival after. It's happening from the 1st to the 16th of June. And of course, you can go on our social media platforms for all the other details of all the guests that were here
babe.
today.
As well as the 7th to the 16th, yeah. And you know what, guys, because you made such a good choice of staying with us today.
Yeah.
We want to just thank you and love you and say that sorry.
Thank you.
Are we singing?
No, we're not singing. We're not singing. We're not singing.
We're not singing
otherwise.
because we got to listen to a poet, guys. We got to listen to a poet.
Okay, so
And
a
he's-
poet is about to come
Yeah.
up. We sat with him and had chats with him. He told us he doesn't want to be famous. He just wants to write
He
his
just wanna
books
do
and
his
his
thing.
poetry. And
Sometimes you just have to give him the respect, man.
You give the
I tried
people
to show
what
you my
they-
Josie, but he was just like, you know what, Amy, I'm gonna stand right there and I'm
Okay,
gonna
Amy, give us
do
a
this.
rap. We have to go now. You have to give us a rap.
You must take it away fast. Do it, maybe do it fast.
Thank you for joining us. We will be here with you once again tomorrow at 4 until 5 p.m.
Yes.
Otherwise, from us here at the Ekse crew,
We say, love you, goodbye.
Luvo Zalego kicking us out with a poem. Yes.
insolo nisazibeka kwela gqabi likalonji elandihlutha ingqondo ndingumqabaqaba ngalamhla ndazibona senthiwa wambu sesimnyama yabe lelo lifu elaxaba kwelicala lokugcoba ndaqala ukuxhinelwa ngumvandedwe ozimisela uqhaqhathekisa ingqondo yami ngengcinga ndongamelelo uxinzelelo lontanga ndiseli ethe ngengqondo ndingandingabizela ngomvo bobomntonje lawo ngamampunge selungixelela ngotshintsho leminyaka nje uyayiqonda utatakho zange ndamva kwasemdudweni kwangela xesha ndandilisela ngobutsha bam mhla ingqondo zaphithana ndothuka ngentseni ndibetha ngesele kwangekho kuthini ngaphandle koqokelela imigodlo yam ndisingise ekhaya ubomi bamtyuba ndamelwa imata xa ndifumanisa nenyanga zintathu ndikhulelwe ingqondo yazala amanzi xa ndibona unwena lo mgama wobomi sezawuhamba ngenxa yezigcayiselo ndizityale kule ndlela kwakumane ungena ingxoxo mpikiswano engqondweni kukho ukuba ndizibulale nezixhobo zokwenza njalo zazixhaphakile nto nje into yokuvimba amathuba obuphile mntanam nanjengoko amangomsese sihogweni elami ithemba ndalibeka kuwe elingakhange lindibulale nto nje landishiya nodano ndaphoxwa ifosi yasekhaya ndiyithembile yandishiya kwantiko kude apho sisingise khona andothuki phofu nesixhosa sayibeka yacaca lenyewe ukuba igqaba luweli kude kunomthi walo mna ndayichitha ngoyisekela ngawo le ndlu yethemba kanti ulifehlefehle ndenza idini lokuyeka isikolo kwangethuba kuba kwangekho umuntu okunakekela mntanam ayekho amaphupho ozibona ndisitya iziqhamo zemfundo amaphupho ozibona ndihleli kwelami ipomakazi nto nje ummiselo zange uvume ndanombono ngawe sowuhamba ngwakho umrhurha wasuka watsho uba nginodelizialo nako ngoku sincoma ubunzima bomhlaba sobabini uqala undothusa mhla wandixelela ngotshintsho leminyaka usithi ladlule laxesha lodla ngendebe endala phofu udavuza kwezi zam iinyawo ube kwawena imiphumela yokuphumelela kolonwabo langorhatya ukhohliswa ziitshomi ezifana nqwane esidleleli sona sithi sawukwanela usibone sigcwala amathafu sisalujongene neso zifo besizokuzishiya uzukulumkela ukufana namanzi wona lawulwa ngamagaga ayapho umhlaba uthambekele ngakhona nantsi kinkali xingetyeni sithini sinamulele soyiqephula siphume kolidabi lokulwa nenxele likakhetsekile kuba lizimisela ukugquba kweli khaya yiyo ke lenzima eyeza ngomqolo ichwechwa isithi lalagusha ndikuchebe sothuka seyithe gabha phendlini sazela mtyhutyhe mhlawumbi wangenelela ngatshwayile iqhinga ingekuko nokuba ixanduva ndilixhoma kuwe mntanam nto nje nam ndiva ndixakiwe ibikwayile nto yokuthemba kakhulu nako ngoku ndiqhithana nesisila sehobe